candidate will be allotted 3 minutes to deliver their speech. Let me introduce the candidates for state president. There are 2 candidates for state president. Our first candidate is Melody Lindorf from Hidden Valley High School. Oregon FBLA, you need the X factor. I bring something that no one else can to the state president position. I bring experience. I have the experience that it takes to plan a last-minute workshop, build on already existing connections, and lead a team that represents over 2,000 FBLA members. My experience is what gives me the X factor. I've spent this past year representing you on the national, state, and local level. While in office, I raised $1,200 in award sponsorships and visited a variety of chapters. I've been the voice of the members on the Board of Advisors and Board of Trustees, and through Oregon FBLA, I've traveled, met new people, spoken in front of many audiences, and established connections that can benefit us. But this is not how I started. I came into this position with lofty goals, all while daring to stand out from the other candidates. The most notable progress on my previous goals is that I was a part of the passing of House Bill 2912 that granted money to Oregon FBLA and chapters through application. I have learned a lot from this experience, and I am back to make a difference. I have seen firsthand what one-term state office positions have done for this program. As soon as one person finally develops the skills needed to produce development and innovation in the organization, their term is over. Well, I am back. While in office, I played a large part in the new branding that we just saw. I want to use the X factor to refine the system already in place and produce a new Oregon FBLA as this new branding takes the stage. Because the branding is in the introductory stage, I am the best person to continue the promotion of it through my idea that also increases communication. While in office, I consistently heard that we need to increase communication. My first thought is, how? We already have Twitter, Facebook, online newsletters, chapter visits, and so much more. But as an FBLA member, I know that that is just not enough. My goal in this next year is to X out the lack of communication by utilizing modern technology and implementing a YouTube blast. These videos will be posted to the FBLA website and social media monthly. Come by my campaign booth where I'll be filming for the first video. By sharing the lessons I have learned with the incoming officer team, I know that we can make a difference. Oregon FBLA needs a person with experience to step up to the plate and lead us through this next year. I am that person. I dare to stand out, and now, because excellence comes from experience, I want to lead us to a new future. Because I, Melody Lindorf, have the X factor to be your 2-year state president. Grenades from South Umpqua High School.
My name is Cameron Yates, and I am co-president of South Umpqua FBLA. And this year, with my co-president, I have developed relationships with 33 businesses in our community and raised over $4,650 for my chapter. And if there is one thing that I have learned throughout this experience, it's the importance of making a date. As I look out to my chapter in the audience, I see a tight-knit group of people brought together by one common interest. And that interest is business, not unlike the people in this room. And the success of any group depends on one thing: FaceTime. That is, time spent enjoying each other's company, time spent planning for the future, time spent recapping recent events, time spent on a date. Dating is where relationships are built. Closeness is achieved through communication. I mean, you wouldn't only talk to your significant other occasionally, would you? No, because that relationship would fail. That is why we must continue to date. Oregon FBLA is a net, and the chapters in this room are what make up that net. The closer we are, the more things we're going to catch, such as new members, possible funds, and good ideas. But if we are all distanced from one another and not in contact, these things will end up falling through the holes. If we are distant from one another, our relationship fails. That is why we must continue to date. That is, dates within our chapters, not unlike your local chapter meetings. But more importantly, dates for chapters to meet up with one another. What better way to become closer with other chapters than to brainstorm on new fundraisers and recruiting new members? Two heads are better than one, and as such, two chapters are better than one. What's more powerful than multiple chapters worth of FBLA members brainstorming in the same room on the same topic? Look around you. Nothing is. If we are kept apart and we are not in contact, we are kept from this, and we are limited from our best. That is why I want so badly for us to stay in contact and keep good and frequent relationships. That is why I want so badly for every chapter in this room to make dates with one another, to meet up and debrief. I want every chapter and every member in this room to make a date with Yates.
Conference in style by putting excellence into action here at SBLC. As we get started today, let's welcome your Oregon FBLA State President, Melody Lindorf, to the stage.
Welcome, Oregon FBLA, to the 2014 Awards of Excellence session. Are you excited to hear the results of your events? For you this morning, starting with recognition of guests and key supporters, the Enthusiasm Award results, and so much more. The outcome of the hard work, nerves, anticipation, and joy-filled memories that resulted from your projects will be announced this morning. I am happy to say that we have put excellence into action in our state, and I am eager to see who will move on to the next level. We wish you all the best of luck and congratulations on making it to the 2013-2014 Awards of Excellence session.
Your state officers who are automatically recognized for Who's Who. From Hidden Valley, your state president, Melody Lindorf. In fifth place, from Hidden Valley, Melody Lindorf. In fourth place, from Hidden Valley High School, your state president.
When you elected me as a state president, I was given a new purpose, to serve you. I spent this past year learning new things from members, advisors, and coaches, all were representing you. It has been a fantastic experience, and I'll always remember the small things, like sitting on each other's knees at the chapter leadership tour, or meeting first-year foreign exchange students. I am so thankful for this experience.
Members and advisors, Melody Lindorf. Winners in 4A, Hidden Valley.